मध्य प्रदेश पुलिस बैंड।
आज इस 20वें ऑल इंडिया पुलिस बैंड कंपटीशन में भाग ले रहे सभी केंद्रीय पुलिस बल और राज्य पुलिस बल के बैंड के हमारे सारे सहयोगीगण जो आज हमारे सामने खड़े हैं, distinguished guests, members of press and media, ladies and gentlemen. It's my proud privilege to welcome all of you on the occasion of the opening ceremony of the 20th All India Police Band Competition, which is being hosted by Railway Protection Force. Police bands of central police organizations and state police forces across the country have a rich and long tradition of beautifully blending and showcasing the classical and folk music traditions of various regions of the nation.
Grand musical bonanza, Her Excellency, Honorable Governor of Telangana, Dr. Tamilisai Soundarajan, Shri Arun Kumar, Director General, Railway Protection Force, Shri Ishwar Rao, Principal Chief Security Commissioner, RPF, South Central Railway, all other distinguished guests, members of the participating band teams from different states and forces, members of the print and electronic media, all my colleagues and staff of South Central Railway, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to participate in this colorful gathering, and it's a great matter of pride for South Central Railway to host this All India mega musical event for the second time after a decade, ever since its introduction in the year 1999. Right from childhood, I had fascination for two things. One is music and the other is uniform. My favorite used to be watching the Republic Day parade. And I think today was one of the replicas of those events which we enjoy year after year. सारे जहां से अच्छा है हिंदुस्तान में. The entire country is represented here. It's a beautiful combination of uniform and music. Musical maestros in the pomp and glory of uniform, the drill and the display by the teams is heartening and mind-blowing. South Central Railway has in its legacy half a century of functioning. We started in 1966, and indeed we had a large number of memorable and valuable achievements in our coffers. It is one of the largest zones among the Indian Railways today, serving the states of Telangana, Andhra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and Maharashtra, and a bit of Madhya Pradesh also. South Central Railway is fondly called as the Dum Railway with Dum. And it's known for its efficiency and its thirst for innovations. By conducting this event well, it will add another feather to our cap of South Central Railway. I would like to thank DGRPF Shri Arun Kumar ji for entrusting this task of organizing this event to South Central Railway. I would like to congratulate and appreciate the efforts of Principal Chief Security Commissioner Shri Ishwar Rao and his team of officers and men who have worked day and night for organizing this event. All the departments of South Central Railway have extended their wholehearted support for the conduct of this competition, which will be there for the next 4 days. I hope that all our guest teams who have come from all parts of the country will have a pleasant time and enjoy the taste and fragrance of Hyderabad. The teams will, I hope, will exhibit the spirit of sportsmanship and showcase their talents in various events to achieve the laurels. In the end, I would like to quote Plato by saying that music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. Jai Hind.
a colorful good evening to everybody. And really I am honored to be here, and my respects to Sri Kanjal Malaya, GM South Central Railway, and Sri Arun Kumar IPS, Director General RPF, and my respects to GM Ishwar Rao, the Organizing Secretary. And really, as it is said by the other officers, it's really a colorful evening. I should say, because it is represented by the participants of the organizations which are participating are Andhra Pradesh, and my respects to each and everyone who are participating in this band competition from the states of Andhra Pradesh, Assam Rifles, BSF, Chhattisgarh, CRPF, Gujarat, ITBP, Jammu and Kashmir, Jharkhand, Karnataka, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Nagaland, Odisha, Punjab, Rajasthan, RPF, SSB, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, and West Bengal. And I should say, today, as it is said, the whole Bharat has been assembled in the state of Telangana. You have made the evening, not only the evening colorful, and as it is mentioned by Sri Kanjal Malaya, he told he has a fascination for music and uniform. Usually, the safeguarding, the law and order, the officials who are in the khaki dress, now you are in the colorful dress. And I should say, why the policemen are in the form of khaki? To make others' life colorful. So they are, now they themselves are presenting themselves as colorful participants, and I appreciate each and everyone who are participating in this competition. And I should say the RPF, Indian Railway Protection Force, is an armed force of the Union of the India, and I am very much pleased to know that with 15 battalions of its armed wing, the Railway Protection Special Force RPF has a sanctioned strength of 74,000 personnel. And what attracts me and what I am very much appreciating is that with the induction of 4,000 ladies in the year 2020, the RPF will become the first paramilitary force of the country to have 10% of ladies in the force. A commando unit, the Chorus, has been recently launched in the RPF to develop world-level capabilities of specialized responder for any situation pertaining to damage, disturbance, disruption of the train operations, attack, hostage, hijack, disaster situation in the railway areas. So really, I am pleased to know that, and here we visualize the Nari Shakti from Rajasthan. So I appreciate their efforts and their presence. And I should say, after hearing the band and the music, I don't think it's only the music. And it is as it is represented by the all states, I think it is the heartbeat of our Bharat which is there in this grounds of Telangana. And I should say, music and our life is inseparable. And my name is Tamil Isai. Tamil Isai means Tamil music. And now I have become the Telangana Isai, which means Telangana music. So, as a doctor, I should say, even in treatment of diseases, now music take a part. A person hearing the music and his upliftment of mood is there, and even some diseases like hypertension and the severity is lowered after hearing the music. And whatever may be the efforts made by each and every organization, the practice, I should say, because it is not an easy job to perform the music band in this manner, I should appreciate the efforts each and everyone put behind this performance and the time you spend. So really appreciate each and everyone's effort on that. So not only my appreciation, here You made us enjoy the event by your beautiful band and music. Music has always an integral part of Indian life and culture since ages, whether it be vocal or instrumental. Samaveda, which is one of the prominent of the four main Vedas, is in fact dedicated to music. We have Hindustani and Carnatic streams which have generated their own legacy of music and musicians. Our musicians have established a name for themselves and renowned throughout the world. And police and armed forces are no exception to this. They have an intrinsic connection to music as both strive to bring order out of chaos. Bandmasters like musicians make the platoons move in rhythm. Different police and armed forces of the country have eventually, in the flow, imbibed music in their process. Can you imagine a march past without a drum beat? Band teams has always been and will always be the cheerleaders. The band music has always played the role to instill discipline, to rise and move, to call for duty, and an energy booster to keep the forces motivated. And I should say, because this is a very pleasant and pleasurable evening, today in this opening ceremony, 20th All India Police Band Competition, I expect the next few days to be enriched with inspiring, enthusing music, adorable formations, and beautiful marching by men decked up in their colorful uniforms, men and women, decked up in their colorful uniforms with their musical instruments. I will say this competition is not just an event for deciding who the best is. It is indeed the celebration of togetherness, a beautiful display of coordination and soulful march towards nation building. In fact, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Iron Man of the nation, says, manpower without unity is not a strength unless it is harmonized and united properly, then it becomes a spiritual power. In this context, I believe police bands are serving as a timely reminder of purpose of being a force and call for duty and sacrifices made more importantly the joy of living. I am told that there are 22 police bands still taking part in this competition with participation of more than 1,300 personnel cutting across various parts of the nation. It is heartening to see you all present here buzzing with energy and patriotism. I would like to wish all the very best to the participants of all the police bands present here, who is here to represent various states, union territories and different police organizations of India in this competition. I should appreciate your achievement here, the coordination you display here and the cooperation with your competitors and the organizers of the event. Please carry it forward to your state and to your organizations. Together we should build the nation. Thank you so much. I declare the 20th All India Police Band Competition 2019 open.
And the color, and there we have the firewall.